before I start my presentation. Okay, can you all see the recording button? Right, it's recording already. So all of you are going to be enthusiastic participants in today's lesson on the review of the information text that we've been doing in class and with one another. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be organizing our ideas into 3 paragraphs, reflecting the 3 main ideas that I'll be presenting to you about capybaras. Why capybaras? Because it is Mr. Pang's favorite animal, okay? And so I'm doing capybaras again, even though we have done it once before in our SLS assignment, haven't we? Okay, so today we're going to learn a little bit more about capybaras, and in the process of doing so, revising how we put together an information text. Okay, if you are ready, please give Mr. Pang a big thumbs up. Okay, that's excellent. I'm seeing lots of thumbs ups. That's wonderful. Okay, let me just admit one more person, and then I'm going to get started today. Okay, so today we are going to look at what an information text is, how to write an information text, and what to do to make sure that we don't make any mistakes as we are writing our information text. Okay, so an information text, if you all remember, deals with facts. Okay, what is a fact? Can anyone tell Mr. Pang? You can use your raise hands function to volunteer your answers, and I will call upon you. Okay, Evelyn, would you like to tell Mr. Pang what is a fact? Unmute yourself.
A fact is like something to know, like something interesting to know about animals.
Okay, something interesting to know. You are not wrong, but I'm looking for something more specific than that. Thank you for trying, Evelyn. Nathan, I see your raised hand. Go ahead and unmute and tell me what a fact is. While we're waiting for Nathan, can you all hear Evelyn's response? Good, good, very good. That means that Evelyn's microphone is working. Nathan, do you know how to unmute yourself? You need to click on the microphone button. Look for a microphone, look for a button.
It's something that is not fake.
It's something that's real and not fake. Very good. It's something that's real, right? It's not made up. Okay, very good. Thank you, Nathan. You got to click on the microphone button again to mute yourself, please, so that your sound doesn't, yes, very good. Thank you. Okay, so fact is something that's real, right? For example, the sun rises in the east is a fact. Okay, Mr. Pang is a boy is a fact, right? Heyman is a girl is a fact. Okay, 3F is a wonderful class is a fact. Am I right? Okay, yep. So all of these are things that are real. It's not made up, right? It's not imaginary, okay? So when we talk about writing information text, we are talking about putting together facts into a way that is organized and that teaches people about something. In this case, we are going to be teaching people about capybaras, okay? So that's what we are dealing with, okay? So before we write, remember we always do this, right? We choose a topic, then we fill in the graphic organizer. Can you remember doing this? Okay, we did it for the cheetahs, we did it for the pikas, and we did it for the quokkas, didn't we? Right? We filled in this box with all the titles, main ideas, and supporting details, right? And then after we fill in the graphic organizer, we pull all the information together and put it into 3 paragraphs. Can you remember doing this? Okay, so that's how experts in the real world write information text too. It's not just you, right? People in the real world also do the same thing. They gather all their information, they organize it using a graphic organizer, and then they write it out into paragraphs that reflect an information text. So you're actually doing something that real world people do. Okay, so it's not just something in the classroom, right? So it's the same thing, right? So today we are going to do another one together on the capybara, and while we're doing it, we will revise what you ought to do when you sit for your WA on Monday. Are you all ready? Okay, right, Isaac, try not to come so close to the screen because I'm worried that your eyes might be strained, okay? Keep a good distance between you and the screen, right? I'm looking at all of you all the time, so I'm noticing to make sure that your posture is right. Remember, sit up straight, don't slouch in the chair, Sky. Sit up straight, okay? Make sure that your posture is right because your posture is going to affect your learning, right? If you're slouching, then not enough blood supply is going to your head. So please sit up straight. make sure that you're able to look confidently into the camera and into the text that I'm looking at, and then we are all ready to go. Okay, so we are going to look at the capybara today. Okay, is this the picture of a capybara? Yeah, you should have seen him before, right? Yeah, he's the same creature that we looked at in our SLS assignment. Okay, so these are our main ideas. Okay, is this the only way you can write a main idea? What the capybara is, where the capybara lives, how the capybara behaves, or are there different ways of saying it? Do you think there are different ways of saying it? Okay, besides saying what a capybara is, what else can I say? How else can I say main idea 1? Gaurav, go ahead, unmute yourself and tell Mr. Pang what you think.
There. I don't know. What was it again?
Evelyn, go ahead.
Maybe we can like describe how it looks like.
Okay, so perhaps you might want to say how a capybara looks like. Okay, that might be a different way of saying what a capybara is. Okay, that's true. Where a capybara lives could be maybe habitat, right? How a capybara behaves could be maybe behavior, right? So there are different ways to say a main idea, but all of them are correct. Okay, anyway, these are the 3 main ideas. All good so far, everyone? Are you all following? Okay. Eldorius, try not to sit so close to the camera, okay? Because I'm worried that your eyes might be strained. And please try to turn your device horizontally, right? Instead of vertically, so that you have a little bit more space to look at what's going on, right? It's cleaner and clearer that way. You will find that the text is bigger. Xiaxuan, if possible, please turn on your camera. Thank you. All right, let's move on. Okay, so this is the first set of information. Can anyone tell me what all these bullet points, what do they show you? What's it called? I've taught you this before, right? What are all these bullet points called? Kingsley, go ahead, mute yourself and tell me.
Supporting details.
Very good. Supporting details. Dihak, how many supporting details should I include in my writing? Unmute yourself, Dihak, before you answer. Click on the microphone button. Good. Go ahead. Unmute yourself and speak. Okay, I think Dihak is having some problems with his microphone. Zayla, can you tell me how many supporting details should I include? Zayla, are you there? Unmute yourself to answer, please. Go ahead. You're clicking on the wrong button, not the camera button. You should click on the microphone button. You're clicking on the camera button. That's the incorrect button. Yep, click on the microphone button.
4.
4, very good, right? Why 4? Because there are 4 bullet points. Can you all see there? There are 4 bullet points there. So however many points are given to you should be however many points you include, right? You should not only include 2. You should include all 4 of them. Everybody clear? So again, the main idea is on top. The supporting details are given to you in point form. Now, let's see. Isaac, can you just copy this 4 into the paragraph exactly like that? Can you just copy it like that? Isaac? Please don't switch screens, Isaac. And pay attention to what's going on. Can you just copy it like that, Isaac? Can I just copy world's largest rodent, barrel-shaped body, coarse brownish fur, large flat nose? Can I just copy it like that into my paragraph? Does that work?
No.
Okay,
No.
what should you do?
You need to turn them into sentences.
Turn them into sentences. Can you try to turn the first point into a sentence for us, please?
The capybara is the world's largest rodent. It weighs up to 65 kilograms.
Perfect. Let's stop right there. Did you all hear what Isaac said? Was it a perfect answer? Wonderful. Let's give him a round of applause and thumbs up. Okay, everybody. Good job, Isaac. Well done. Okay, Isaac just wrote out the point into a full sentence, right? What did he include? He included the capybara is, right? The capybara is the world's largest rodent. And then he continued with a second sentence, it weighs. Did he use the capybara again? No, he used it, right? It weighs up to 65 kilograms. That's wonderful because he doesn't repeat the capybara. Imagine if I keep talking to Isaac and I keep using Isaac's name. Would that be weird? It'd be weird, right? Isaac, how are you today? Isaac, did you have dinner? Isaac, where are you going later? Isaac. Doesn't it sound very annoying? Yes? Do you think so? Right? If someone kept calling your name, you'll be really annoyed, right? But rather than doing that, I would probably do something like, Isaac, how are you today? Right? Are you going somewhere? You, right? I'm talking to Isaac. I'm using the word you instead of Isaac. Are you going somewhere later? Where are you going? Right? So I replace Isaac with a pronoun. In this case, Isaac replaced the capybara with a pronoun. What pronoun did Isaac replace the capybara with? Anyone? Besides Kingsley, I would like to see someone else answer. So I'm going to call someone. Okay. Let's see. Isaac, can you tell me what was the pronoun that Isaac used in the place of capybara? Unmute yourself so that you can answer. Click on the microphone. Yes, there you go. It. Very good. Wonderful, right? So we'll see later that it will become a very common word we'll use because we want to shorten our capybara into it, right? It is a very powerful pronoun that can replace the capybara. So we don't have to keep writing the capybara. Do you all remember when we did the spice bush swallowtail caterpillar? Did you all get very tired of writing the spice bush swallowtail caterpillar? Right, it's very long, right? You have to write such a long name all the time. So the short form will be to cut it into it, right? It, rather than the spice bush swallowtail caterpillar. Such a long name, correct? Okay, so that's what pronouns are for, to shorten the name so that you don't have to write it again and again and again, right? So this is teaching us something good, right? We are shortening our writing, okay? So this is what a capybara is and what it looks like, okay? I'm going to show you the next slide. Okay, where the capybara lives and what it eats. Okay, so take a look at this. Now I'm going to get someone else to expand a point for me, right? Just now, Isaac did such a wonderful job. Who would like to volunteer for the second round? Okay, I see Evelyn's hand immediately shoot up. Okay, Evelyn, I will give you a choice. You can choose any point to expand, right? You can choose any bullet point to expand. Just expand 1 point for me. Are you ready, Evelyn?
They live in South America and also they love to swim in near rivers, lakes, or swamps.
Okay. They, capybara, but do you think you should start with they? Evelyn, what do you think? The first time when you mention it, should you start with they? Or should you start with the capybara? What do you think?
The capybara.
Why? Why should you start with the capybara and not with they? You're right, by the way. But why?
There is only one.
Because we don't know what they refers to, right? Are y'all in agreement, everybody? We must say it's the capybara. Then the next time we mention it, we use the word they. Okay, so always remember, the first time you mention the subject in a sentence, it should always be the full name. After that, you can refer to it with the pronoun. Do you all understand? Can you see that's what Isaac did earlier? Earlier, Isaac said, the capybara is the world's largest rodent. Remember, he used the capybara first. Then after that, he said, it weighs up to 65 kilograms. The second time he talks about the capybara, he used the word it. So Evelyn, I want you to try to do the same thing, okay? So you say, for example, the capybara lives in South America and it likes to swim near rivers, lakes, and swamps. Got it, Evelyn? But that was a good try, okay? Well done. But y'all see Evelyn use the word and to connect the 2 points? Do y'all see that? Right? Evelyn used the word and to connect between lives in South America and likes to swim near rivers, lakes, and swamps. And that's a very good technique, right? To combine 2 points using the connector and. Why? Because it's related, right? They live in South America and they like to swim near rivers, lakes, and swamps. It's related. So he used the word and. Very good. Thank you, Evelyn. All right. Now, let's go to the next one. I'm only going to do 1 point. Then later I'll show you all how it's written out as a whole, okay? Next one here, main idea, how the capybara behaves. Okay, I'm going to let Heyman try this. Heyman, can you choose any of the bullet points and expand it into a full sentence following the same pattern as what Isaac and Evelyn just did? Okay, Heyman?
They are very social and lives in groups of 10 to 20.
Okay, they are very social and live are not lives, because if you don't use the word they is many, right? So many, remember the subject verb agreement rule? Many, no S after the verb, right? They are very social and live. There's no S, live in groups of 10 to 20. But can I improve on that, Heyman? Do you remember what I just said to Evelyn? Do you start the first sentence with they? No, what should it be then?
The capybara
Okay, go ahead, reconstruct your sentence again.
or capybara is very social and lives in groups of 10 to 20.
Okay, the capybara is very social and lives in groups of 10 to 20. The capybara, one capybara, so lives with an S, right? One puts S after the verb. So very good, you switch the live back to lives again, and you use the word and to connect between very social and lives in groups of 10 to 20. Good job. Let's give Heyman a round of applause and 2 thumbs up, okay, for continuing the good work. Can you all see the pattern, everyone? The first time you mention the capybara, you must use its full name. After you use the full name once, you can refer to it as it. You don't need to keep using the full name again and again, okay? Sky, please make sure that your camera is on at all times. Is that clear? Okay, very good. Eldorius, there's no need to change the settings on the screen. Just leave it alone. Thank you very much. Right? Yeah, unless you're not able to hear or see me. Can I have one more volunteer to try another point here to expand it out again? Just so that we get used to expanding our sentences like what we did in class, okay? Someone else? Oh, Gareth, go ahead. Don't use the same point. Use a different point.
Capybaras are very calm and gentle. They are rarely aggressive.
Okay, capybaras are very calm and gentle, full stop. They are rarely aggressive. Wonderful. Can you all see that he's now using the word they instead of it? Because there's capybaras, many of them, right? Capybaras are. Capybaras, more than one, are. No S after the verb, are calm and gentle. Full stop. They refers to the capybaras, are rarely aggressive. That's wonderful. Now, Gareth, could I say capybaras are calm and gentle and they are rarely aggressive? Can I use the word and to connect the two of them? What do you think?
Yes.
Yes, right? I could put a full stop there, or I could use the word and to connect them because they are related, aren't they? Being calm and gentle means that you are not aggressive. Okay, so they are related points that I can connect with the connector and. Okay, everybody, are we all good so far? Do we get
Yeah.
the pattern now? It's quite simple, right? We can catch the pattern and it becomes very easy for us to write out our sentences using connectors and pronouns to replace the subjects, okay? I'm sorry, Declan, can you please mute yourself? I can hear the sounds coming from you. Turn off your sound, please, Declan. Yep, thank you, that's good. Okay, are we doing good so far? Is Mr. Pang going too fast? Right? Do all these things I'm saying sound familiar to you? Have we covered them in class many times already? Okay, so this is just a revision, okay? Right? It's just for us to recall what we've learned so that we're very confident and we're very steady going forward into our WA on Monday. Now, Mr. Pang's doing this because it's the first time you're being tested on your writing, right? And it's the first time you're doing information text. So I'm just giving you a little bit of support, but I hope that this will give you confidence going into the WA, okay? Everybody, so far so good. Give me a thumbs up, please. Okay, great. I'm seeing lots of thumbs up. That's great. Thank you very much. Okay, so just remember, like I said, information texts are always in the present tense because facts are forever. Everybody say facts are forever. Quietly to yourself, right? Facts are forever, right? They don't change, right? Facts are forever, right? Because if the sun rises from the east today, will it rise from the east tomorrow? Will it rise from the east next year? Will it rise from the east 10 years from now? Yes, so facts are forever, right? So they're always in the present tense, never in the past tense. Because past tense means it's over, it doesn't happen anymore. And that's not true because facts are always forever, okay? So always use the present tense. Number 2, subject-verb agreement rule. I corrected some of you just now. One puts S after the verb. Remember the song, everybody, okay? You can sing to yourselves, huh? One puts S after the verb. One capybara puts S after the verb. Many capybaras, no S after the verb. Right? One capybara is. Many capybaras are. Got it, everyone? Okay. So remind yourself to check that your subject-verb agreement rule is being obeyed when you are writing out your sentences. Okay. Every sentence, check if the subject is one, the verb must have an S. If the subject is many, the verb cannot have an S. Just check that. Okay. And of course, replace capybaras with pronouns so that you don't keep using capybara, capybara, capybara. Or spice bush, swallowtail, spice bush, swallowtail, spice bush, swallowtail, very long, okay? Okay. Also, we used and, we use also to add or combine points together when they are related. And that's what many of us did just now, right? Okay. That's what Nathan did, that's what Heyman did, that's what Isaac did, that's what Evelyn did, okay? We used connecting words to join our points, Gaurav as well, that's right, okay? I'm sorry, Nihak, can you lower your hand, please? I think your hand is still raised. Yeah, thank you. Isaac, also, lower your hand, please. I think your hand is still raised. Okay, thank you. That's good. All right. Always lower your hand after you raise it, okay? Imagine in the class, if your hand is constantly raised, Mr. Pang will be very distracted, right? Okay, so always lower your hand after you raise it, okay? Very good. You are doing very well, okay? So, as I said before, right? Use the name only at the beginning and then switch to a pronoun after you've used it the first time. So the capybara then subsequently becomes it, or capybaras become they. Or if you're saying something belongs to the capybara, then you use the its, its, it belongs to the capybara, right? Apostrophe S becomes its, okay? Its fur is brown, for example, okay? Eldorius, please don't get distracted. Thank you very much. Please don't move around, sit in one place and remain there during the lesson. Is that clear, Eldorius? I don't want you moving around because that's very distracting, not just to yourself, but also to the rest of us because your video is present to all of us, all right? So please be on your best behavior and seated and still in the course of the lesson, okay? Thank you very much. Okay, so this is what the first paragraph looks like. I want all of you to look at it. Does it look familiar? Is it what we've discussed? Okay, always remember to write the main point above. Not leave a line, sorry. Below the main point, write down the supporting details, right? What is missing from this? Before I write the first main point and the supporting details, what must be above the first main point? Can anybody remember? What must be above the first main point? Chloe, go ahead. Can't hear you, sorry. Did you unmute yourself? Nope, still can't hear you. Okay, I think your microphone is not working. Okay, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll try somebody else while you figure out how to work it out. Okay, Chloe, I'm sure you know the answer. Okay, yeah. Maybe let's have Nathan. Nathan.
The title.
Very good. Can you give us a title?
The cute capybara.
Okay, the cute capybara. And can you remind us what must we always do with the title? What must we always pay attention to?
The starting of every word must be a capital letter.
Very good. The title starting of every word, the cute capybara, T capital, cute C capital, capybara C capital. Got it? Don't capitalize everything. Don't put everything in bold. But the first letter of each word in the title must be capital. Good job remembering that, Nathan. And good job, everybody, remembering the fact that you must have a title before you start writing your main ideas. Okay? So other than that, this is the first paragraph. Everybody good? Everybody clear? Okay, can you see how I'm using it and also, right? I put it in different colors for you all to remember to substitute it for the capybara and also to show how you link one point to the next point. Okay, this is the second paragraph. Okay, take a look at it. Very good. Is it about to rain where you are, everybody? Is it like kind of dark and stormy? Right, I just heard the thunder outside my window. I hope y'all are not disturbed by it. Yeah, okay, but back to this. Are y'all okay looking at the second paragraph? Okay, hold on now. Let Mr. Pang just check something, okay? Give me a minute. Okay. All right. Okay, so now let's take a look at the third final paragraph, okay? Okay. Now, do you notice that every paragraph has a main point written on top and that all the supporting details have been included into the paragraph? Okay, so always remember to tick off each supporting detail as you write it in your own paragraph, okay? So that you make sure you don't miss it. Like you see over here on the top corner, Mr. Pang has like tick, 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 all four inside this paragraph, okay? Just to check that it is all included. Remember, every supporting detail that you miss is going to be 1 mark deducted, okay? So make sure that you don't miss any supporting details, okay? Very important to include all of them and not just some of them, right? Be very careful with your inclusion. Okay, thank you all for staying with me for all this time. I'm just going to sum up and then we are almost done already, okay? Good job, everybody. Are y'all okay? Are y'all feeling tired? Okay, very good. Now, I will try to post a link to your parents for a booklet that I've designed on main ideas and supporting details, okay? So you all get to play with the booklet sometime later today or tomorrow. I'll send out the link to your parents, right? Then you can just use the booklet to revise some elements of the main ideas and supporting details. But can you all remember that we use linking words? We replace our subjects with pronouns and we use the present tense. Can you remember we did that today? Right? Those are the 3 main features of a text, right? So always be careful of your tenses. Always be careful of your subject-verb agreement. And don't keep repeating the name of the capybara. Always change it to a different name. Everybody okay? All clear? Right? Excellent. Okay, so this is a checklist that I will print for all of you on Monday, right? Just to remind you of what are some of the things that you need to write and include in your text before the test, okay? All right, but I will also send all of you this PowerPoint slide along with my video recording and my notes for you to study ahead of your WA on Monday. But Mr. Pang is pretty confident that with what we've done in class, all of you are really ready for it. Do you all feel ready? Right? Are you all confident? Good, good. I'm very glad to see that most of you are. So keep up the good work, right? I'll just show you, this is the complete, I'm sorry, I forgot to put the title on top. I apologize, okay? Wait, maybe Mr. Pang can do it now. Let me try to do it now. Can I put a title on top? Let's see. Okay. You're seeing Mr. Pang edit this in real time. I apologize for that because I totally forgot to write the title. So that shows you that even Mr. Pang can forget to do things. I apologize. Okay, and again, if you do something wrong, always apologize. It's okay, right? I'm going to use Nathan's title, The Cute Capybara. Okay, right on top before I start with my main idea and supporting details. Okay, right. This is the complete version. Okay, I will send this to all of you so that you all can use this as your revision. You can also look at the stack of notes that I distributed to all of you with all our previous practices on the quokkas, the pikas, and the cheetahs, right? You can look at those examples in addition to the capybara one. I remind you that I will also post this video on the SLS assignment. Do you all remember the SLS assignment on writing information text? Okay. I also posted some cute pictures of quokkas in it, right? And some additional text. I will post this video as well as all that I've taught you today at the bottom of that assignment as well. Okay, so you can see everything in one nice SLS assignment for your revision. Okay, good job, everybody. Thank you so much for spending your Labor Day with me and sacrificing an hour. Mr. Pang is so happy to see you all attentive and learning and asking questions and participating. I'm really proud of you. Keep up the good work, okay? I'm looking forward to some of you getting full marks for your writing assignment on Monday. Okay? Good job, everybody. Well done. I'll see you on Monday, okay? Have a good holiday and a long weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Say hi to your parents for me too, okay? Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
If you have questions, you can stay behind, okay? You can ask Mr. Pang, it's okay.
Bye.
Otherwise, you can go. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Enjoy your holiday.
Bye.
Yes, Evelyn, do you have a question?
Mr. Pang, so you're gonna send the link to our parents, then we can, then our parents will let us like play the booklet. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.